Brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. It's live, 5% away from my first goal. Now I gotta go down the roller coaster. We are currently have 2 placements in 5th place. So we're walking out here with a nice $300 if it holds. If it holds, all 5 teams placed. I think 4 or 5 teams placed. But everybody's out, so there's no shot at first. So we're just holding. There'll be some jumps afterwards when we get the winning pitchers. Hopefully everyone's behind me. He's got the losing pitcher, so we're good. This guy, I got Walker Buehler and Jared Jones. All right, so we're good. We got this fucking shit. All right. For some reason the Mets are being cunts. I think their lineup is on the MLB site, but it's not in over here. Which you know how much that annoys the living fucking shit out of. So we're gonna be fucking bullying the Mets today. Do this shit. Not a lot of money in tonight's games, but again, you can always play for tickets. All right. For the Baltimore Orioles, your starting pitcher, Mr. Dean Kramer. Jackson Holliday in the mix. Ramon Urias. Ryan O'Hearn. Keston Kerstad. He's in there. No Kobe. No Dylan Carlson. Samuel Basallo. Nick Gordon. No Nick Gordon. And finally, Levon Soder. I believe we have a full stack here in Baltimore. Full Baltimore stack, Dean Kramer. Anything on our man Basallo? Extended an invitation to Major League Camp during spring training. Fellow top prospects Enrique Bradford and Dylan Beavers will also be in camp with the big club. Basallo might be more of a first baseman or a designated hitter in the long run, and the catcher position is currently blocked by Adley Rushman. Anyway, however, the bat could be special, and it's possible he'll push to debut at some point during the 2025 season. Jackson Holliday's working on his footwork at second base. Yes. Ramon Urias went 1 for 2 with 1 double, 1 walk, 1 run scored in Thursday's Grapefruit League game against the Pirates. He's now 4 for 12 with a home run as well in the spring. Urias' results in spring training are worth noting due to the uncertainty surrounding star shortstop Gunnar Henderson's status for opening day. The Orioles can need a replacement in their lineup for Henderson in the early going, and Rock Kuboto of MSNAN Sports notes that Urias is one of those options. Urias may be penciled in for utility role off Baltimore's bench at the moment, but the 30-year-old infielder appears to be the most likely candidate to fill in for Henderson if needed, as Jorge Mateo has already been ruled out for opening day. This man is playing for a job, ladies and gentlemen. And he might have it. Nothing on Mr. Soto. Keston Kerstad, front runner for a spot on opening day. We've read this. Mr. Kerstad. Moving on. Detroit Tigers. Your starting pitcher, Kaida Montero. Love making lineups. I gotta make packages now. All my packages have arrived today. It's quite scary. All right, nothing on Montero. Trey Sweeney in the mix. He's on the board. Riley Green. Gleyber Torres. Kerry Carpenter. Nothing on Key. Spencer Torkelson. Nothing on Zach. Dylan Dingler. And nothing on Kreider. So we've got 1 extra man. Dingler. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. We've read this, but it's recency bias. So the man's got a hot bat. 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. What do we got, Gleyber? 1 for 3 with a walk. A solo home run and 2 runs scored during Wednesday's Grapefruit League game against the Phillies. Torres is off to a bit of a slow spring start with a 182 batting average through 5 appearances, but he at least on the board with a home run. Even if he scuffles through Grapefruit League play, the 28-year-old will still have a key role with the Tigers and see regular playing time at second base. He stays. Sweeney is not a given to open the season as the Tigers' primary shortstop. We read this. It's not good, Mr. Sweeney. Riley Green, 2 for 2 with a walk and a 2-run home. And finally, Kerry Carpenter. Let him face more left-handed pitchers in 2025, which is what he wants. We read this. It's between Carpenter and Sweeney. Carpenter fucking let me down the other day when he should have fucking cracked one and put me in a fucking winning lineup. Fuck you, Carpenter. Sit fucking pine. That's how we decide. One asshole let me down when he needed to fucking step the fuck up. For the Astros, your starting pitcher, Spencer Arrighetti. All right, kids, what do we got? Altuve in the mix. No Jordan. Isaac Paredes. No Ben. Jeremy Pena on the board. Victor Caratini on the board. Jake Myers on the board. That is all. There is your Houston stack. Arrighetti recorded 2 shutout innings while striking out 3 and not allowing a base runner in Saturday's Grapefruit League game. Arrighetti was shaken in his opening spring outing, handing out 3 free passes and 2 innings of work. Saturday's appearance showed improvement as he threw 17 of his 29 pitches for strikes. Arrighetti will have high expectations in 2025 after maintaining a 3.18 ERA across his final 65 innings to close last campaign. Arrighetti. His catcher, Victor Caratini. I believe we read all this shit. 0 for 2 with a walk. Jose Pena. Here we go. Focused on being more selective with his swings this spring. Pena adjusted his swing in preparation for the 2024 season. And this year, his focus has been laying off bad pitches in live batting practice. Across 1,842 career plate appearances, Pena has only 4.9 walk percent rate, but has still managed exactly 100 on WRC. Despite this report, it's also worth noting that Pena has not drawn a walk across 10 plate appearances in Grapefruit League action. Altuve, right? We read all this. Team's primary left fielder. He's not playing the infield no more. Jake fucking Myers. All right, gentlemen, your Houston stack. Old St. Louis. Your starting pitcher, Miles Mikolas. When I come, I bring Mikolas. All right, what do we got? Andre Palante. What do we got? No win. Victor Scott, 3 card. Top card of the night, seemingly right there. No loss. Nolan Arenado on the board. Alec Burleson, nothing. Ivan, nothing. Nolan Gorman, nothing. Jose Fermin, not a thing. Jose Barrero, 2 card. We got a 3 card and a 2 card over here in St. Louis. Let's get to read. Miles Mikolas wants to throw fewer balls in the zone on 2 strike counts this season. Mikolas has a microscopic 4% walk rate over the last 2 seasons, but he's also surrendered more 2-strike hits than anyone in baseball over that span. The goal for 2025 was to try and get hitters to chase with 2 strikes, which might lead to a few more walks and a higher whip, but also hopefully more strikeouts. Mikolas is entering the final year of his 3-year, $55 million contract and will enter the campaign with a spot in the Cardinals' rotation. God damn. Wish I was a pitcher. Arenado is sticking around. We read that. Tripled and socked a home run. We like Victor Scott. He is a 3 card. We love the man. Nothing on Barrero, but he is a 2 card. 2 card Jose Barrero. Now the fucking stupid Mets. Mets, if you put your lineups in, yeah, of course. So we got to do the old fashioned this way. All right, for the Mets. Who's pitching for the Mets? Paul Blackburn, who got fucking shelled last time. He could suck a dick and a half. Asshole. What do we got here? Clifford, Soto, Siri. Here we go. All right, so Lindor, nothing. No Alvarez, no Alonso. No Vientos. No McNeil, Meneses, Taylor, Denario, Azacar. That's it. You know what we're doing? We're skipping the fucking Mets. Matter of fact, oh yeah. Zero innings left. We won, baby. We didn't win first place, which I would have loved, but we won $300. Fuck yeah, baby. Gentlemen, fuck yeah. All right, this game we set up here. What? This is Baltimore, right? If this was going to be the slugfest ticket. We can X that out. That's our Detroit game. Houston, St. Louis. Now we're going to move the Baltimore game over there, which was Kramer, Holiday, Urias, Krichstad, Basalo, and Soto. So we're all caught up. I'm not doing the Mets today. Not fucking Paul Blackburn. You can fucking get shot. All right, where are we? Nationals. Your starting pitcher, Trevor Williams. Nothing on him yet. No Ever. No Abrams. Dylan Cruz, 2 card. James Wood on the board. No Lau. Paul DeJong crushed one the other day, 2 card now. Luis Garcia Jr. on the board. No Alex. Andres Chaparro on the board. No Niza. There you have it. A Washington stack. Chaparro. Garcia went 1-for-1 with 2 walks and a solo home run in Wednesday's Grapefruit League game against the Marlins. Second baseman got a hold of a Valente Beloso offering in the 4th inning for his first homer of the spring. Garcia's 3-for-8 with 3 walks against only 1 strikeout through his first 4 Grapefruit League appearances in camp, as the 24-year-old looks to demonstrate that his 2024 breakout was no fluke. Was no bloody fluke. DeJong went 1-for-3 with a 2-run homer in Sunday's Grapefruit League game against the Astros. The veteran infield got a hold of a Josh Hader offering in the 3rd inning, giving DeJong his first long ball of the spring. Although he didn't sign with the Nationals until mid-February, DeJong is the favorite to be the team's opening day third baseman after slugging 24 homers in 139 games last season between the White Sox and the Royals, albeit with a mediocre 227, 276, 427 slash line. Prospect Brady House is having a strong start to camp, however, and DeJong could simply be keeping the hot corner warm for the 21-year-old. Cruz, 1-for-2 with a walk, a triple, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base in Sunday's Grapefruit League game against the Mets, hitting second behind C.J. Abrams. Cruz was busy on the base paths, swiping his first bag of the spring after drawing a first-inning walk. The 22-year-old outfielder stole 12 bases on 15 attempts in 31 games during his big league debut in 2024. And there's no reason to think he'll be reined in this season. The Nationals led the majors in steals and stealing attempts last year, and as a team, they've already gone 6-6 through their first 2 Grapefruit League contests. Shit. James Wood went 1-for-3 with a solo home run in Wednesday's Grapefruit League game against the Marlins. Seeing his first action of the spring in left field after serving as the DH in his first 2 appearances while dealing with a quad issue, Wood belted a Valente Beloso pitch out to center field in the 4th inning. It was the first homer of the spring for the 22-year-old, and the Nationals are expecting big things from the 2021 second round after he picked slash 264, 354, 427 over 79 regular season games in his MLB debut last year with 9 homers and 14 steals. I feel like I just read that card with the other guy. I think they're going into identical fucking cards. All right. Toronto. Your starting pitcher, Yariel Rodriguez. Nothing yet. Nothing on Wagner. Dalton Varsho on the board. It's a 2-card. Joey Lopafito. Tyler Heineman. Ernie Clement. Nate Luke. Addison Barger. Nothing. Leo Gimenez. Nothing. Your Toronto Steph. Blue Jays general manager Ross Atkins said Friday that Rodriguez will compete for the fifth spot in the rotation during spring training. It makes sense for the club to keep Rodriguez stretched out in case someone gets hurt, but the right-hander is pretty clearly sixth in the rotation pecking order, heading into spring training following the addition of Max Scherzer. He still figures to be needed to start some games at some point, but Rodriguez is likely to begin the season in the bullpen if the Blue Jays' top 5 starters are healthy. Dalton Varsho went 1 for 2 with a walk and a solo home run in Sunday's Grapefruit League game against the Phillies. He lofted a Chaijuan Walker offering over the right field fence in his first inning, giving Varsho his second long ball of the spring. The 28-year-old has been limited to DH duty so far as he completes his recovery from shoulder surgery, but he's homered in each of his first Grapefruit League game appearances and has been optimistic he'll be able to avoid an IL stint to begin the regular season. Ernie Clement went 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer and a second run scored in Thursday's Grapefruit League game against the Red Sox. Getting the start at third base and batting seventh in what might have been a preview of Toronto's opening day lineup, Clement turned on a Cooper Criswell offering the second inning and drove it to center field for his first homer of the spring. The 28-year-old infielder has gotten off to a hot start in camp, going 8 for 17 in 7 appearances, but he'll likely need to improve on last season's 284 OBP if he's going to be anything more than a utility player in the majors over the long haul. And finally, your New York Yankees. On the mound, Marcus Stroman. Stroman is not here yet. What we got? Woo! Austin Wells on the board. Aaron Judge, nothing yet. Cody Bellinger. Paul Goldschmidt. No Gresham. Dominic Smith is a 3 card, so Goldschmidt is out. Oswald Barraza, nothing. Norbit, nothing. Andrew Velasquez. Yankee stack. I know you want Judge. Everybody wants Judge, but if he ain't doing shit yet, don't worry about it. Could still have trauma for the fucking playoffs. With Lewis Gill set to miss extended time to begin the campaign, Stroman is likely to be part of the Yankees' season opening rotation. Gill isn't expected to be able to resume throwing for at least 6 weeks, which means he isn't likely to be able to enter New York's rotation until sometime in June at the earliest. As a result, Stroman, who has 252 career regular season starts and 261 total outings to his name, is the logical choice to fill Gill's starting spot. Stroman posted a 4.31 ERA and 1.47 WHIP across 154 regular season innings, covering 30 appearances last year, and he may have to pitch well early on to keep his rotation role. Among the pitchers who could push Stroman is rookie Will Warren, who struggled in a 6-outing cup of coughing in the majors last season, but has looked great in spring training so far, allowing just 1 run while registering 11 Ks over 8 frames. God damn. Austin Wells is a candidate to bat leadoff for the Yankees during the 2024 campaign. 25. Wells and Jazz Chisholm have been getting the most of the reps in the leadoff spot this spring, and Yankees manager Aaron Boone has indicated that both players are being considered for the role come the regular season. While Wells' lack of speed and 229 batting average at this point in his big league career aren't typical of a leadoff hitter, he has shown an acumen for getting on base, frequently recording double-digit walk rates in the minors and posting an 11% walk rate over 414 plate appearances with the big league club last year. Buck notes that the Yankees never had a catcher bat leadoff in a regular season game over the entire history of the franchise. Well. Ain't that some shit? 1 for 2 with a solo home run. We met about Mr. Dominic Smith, who was a 3 card. Velasquez. Bellinger planning to play in center field. All right, kids. Let's make a fucking all-star team. Let's go after that cage. All right. Pitching-wise, who'd we like? I think Eric Getty was interesting. 2 shutout innings, striking out 311. Yeah. Was it Nicolas we liked with this big fat fucking contract? Or Is it Stroman? They didn't say anything about Stroman other than he's getting a shot. Mikolas, 2 count strikes. Let's go. Arrigetti's our first guy. Essentially, we're looking for a fucking pitching duel today. Arrigetti and Mikolas. We've seen it before. But is that how we want to run it? Again, we got to separate the pitcher from the hitter sometimes. Is Mikolas our best bet? We know we don't like Blackburn. No Yariel. Not against the Yankees. Another one. He's just playing for a fucking job. We're looking for something interesting to be said. I didn't read this. I did not read this. With the Tigers bolstering their rotation in the offseason, Montero could work as both a starter and reliever in 2025. Detroit added Alex Cobb and Jack Flaherty during the offseason, and the team already has ace Tarek Skubal and Reese Olson locked into starting roles. That leaves the likes of Montero, top prospect Jackson Jobe, Casey Mize, Matt Manning, Kenta Maeda, and Brant Herter, all vying for the number 5 spot. Manager AJ Hinch could mix and match in that role, which leaves Montero's outlook a bit in flux. The righty primarily served as a starter during his rookie campaign, making 16 starts among his 19 appearances overall. He posted a 4.76 ERA across 98 total innings. Montero's fantasy value would take a hit if he pitches in long relief, though more clarity should emerge during spring training. All right, well, 30 man has scored some fucking points. And Tiger pitching did good for me the other day. You know, you went out, you go with your gut here. Montero. Montero it is. Did we not read about anybody else on that fucking team? Oh yeah, we just skipped Montero back. Well, won't make that fucking mistake. Look at that shit. Nice takedown win. Just want to keep it up till we're done. All right, so know what we're doing here. Arrigetti, except in the St. Louis game. Which would give us Mr. Montero. Okay, we skipped. So this would be Montero. Arrigetti. 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 Catchers. What do we got? Asalo, Dingler, they were 1 card. Somebody was a 2 card. Austin, his batting leadoff. But Varsho's a 2 card. The 2 card gets his way in. First base, who'd be like you? Dominic Smith is a 3 card. So Varsho and Smith. Smith. Varsho. And Smith. Varsho. Smith. All right. Second base. Velasquez was on the board. Soto was on the board. Garcia was interesting. Lieber. All these guys are 1 cards. Who sounded the most interested? So Garcia. He's looking to demonstrate his breakout was no fluke. You're in. Garcia, you're my man at second. Third base. DeJong's at 2. Clement. Wagner. Urias. Is it Urias? I know DeJong. I believe DeJong is a 2 card. Suppose he's supposed to keep the seat warm, which he doesn't want to do. This is my man at third. Garcia and DeJong. DeJong. Garcia. Garcia. DeJong. John. Shortstop. Abram. Wynn. Sweeney. Soto Velasquez. All one card guys. Sweeney, we X'd out of the other lineup over there. Pena, that's our guy working on his fucking swing. Focused on being more selective with his swing. With my guy. Outfield. Ben Gable. We know Victor Scott's in there. I believe it's going to be Scott and Cruz. Scott and Cruz. Pena at short, Scott and Cruz. This one right here, Scott and Cruz. Victor Scott, Dylan Cruz. Boom. Detroit stack. That money. Got your money. Got your money. Yeah. Let's do this shit. What do we got? This is a Houston stack against St. Louis. We're going to pull Scott out of this one in favor of Cruz. Let's see if that pays off for us. Fourth quarter. You guys need your fucking approval, please. I fucking made the approval. Fucks. Shortstop's going to be Pena. Scott's already in there, so we go for Mr. Cruz. St. Louis stack. That's what quarter. Scott and Cruz. I got your money. Pena. Cruz is already in. School grip Scott. Washington stack. Oh, we like this one. That's worth 5. I got 5 on it. Pena. Scott. And then Cruz. Pena. Scott and Cruz. Scott Cruz. Who's our last outfield? We got Herrera, Fido, James Woods on the bone. Riley Green, they all disappointed me yesterday. Soto's not playing today. Bellinger's in the mix. There's not so much interesting shit about it. Got Altuve right there. Bat lead off. Who's our most recent home run cracker already? James Wood, baby. Here it is. Man, Jackson. Everybody Shang Tsung tonight. Wood. into the flood again. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. May fate and faith decide your fortune if you should win. Flow your money right here on the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. Peace, love, war, all that shit in between. Nice one. Nice one. All right, we're going to start with Shut